What is good, everybody, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2, the Montezuma campaign. Last time we were here, we took on Mission 5, the Boiling Lake. That was just after the Spaniards took over Tenochtitlan, the Aztec city, um, and took place after they took it over, and then we drove them out. So the Spanish were retreating, trying to get back to their allies to Tlaxcala, um, across Lake Texcoco. So basically, in that mission, we had to defeat the Tlaxcala and the Spaniards. In a weakened state, they were, of course. So our army kind of moved out. Story was that we had like two kind of war parties. We had the party from the city chasing them down, and then the other war party was trying to go around the lake by land and cut them off. There was navy chasing after them, like down in canoes and whatever is what the animation said, and then we sent an army on land or whatever to try and cut them off. Anyways, you look at it, we built up our base, built up an army, and eliminated the Tlaxcala and the the Spaniards. Spain fell really fast. So did the Tlaxcala, but there's two transport ships that was keeping them in the game. So that was kind of funny. Thought like it was just like, hey, like where are these like last? I thought they would have been villagers. It's like where are these last villagers or whatever that I need to kill, because that's obviously what's keeping them in the game. There was all their army buildings were destroyed, town centers, whatever. And then you finally buy the spy technology in your castle to see what the enemy sees, and it's like, oh, there's two transport ships. That's what keeping you in the game. So that was kind of just a little funny aside there. And then at the end of that mission, we find that the people of Tenochtitlan have come down with, they don't know it, but they've come down with an illness, obviously, that, like other times in history, it's brought over from the Europeans, and the Europeans are fine with it, but the native peoples haven't been exposed at all to it, so of course they get hit the hardest and die and get very sick, leaving Tenochtitlan in a weakened state. So we're going to find out what happens next here with Mission 6, Broken Spears.
Passed down to you by Cuauhtémoc, Emperor of Tenochtitlan. The Spanish will return soon. I had hoped that Cortez would continue fleeing back from whence he came, but he had stopped to regroup at Tlaxcala. I imagined that he could not stand the thought of returning to Spain while we still had treasuries of gold hidden from him. Still dreaming of gold and glory, the Spanish pledged themselves to another assault on Tenochtitlan. In Tlaxcala, Cortez constructed many warboats on dry land. Then he had the crafts broken down and carried through the rainforests, only to be rebuilt on Lake Texcoco. He knows that my Aztec warriors can defend the bridges leading into Tenochtitlan, but we are vulnerable from the water. I called the warriors to one final battle. The priests attempted to encourage the troops by calling upon the Aztecs to defend their ancient gods and their glorious city. They sent up smoke signals to declare that the Aztecs were ready for war as I climbed the steps of the great temple and sounded the shell trumpet. Tenochtitlan would be under siege soon, and the brave Aztecs would die before we would see her captured.
Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be making our final stand here. Our last hurrah. I don't know. I'd have to brush up on the history here if the Spanish Inquisition is what led to basically the Aztec. I mean, obviously it contributed to the fall of the empire, but if it just wiped out, the nation entirely, like I don't recall, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and actually look at true world history. Anyways, so our main objectives are to defeat the Tlaxcala, Cortez army, and Cortez navy. Secondary objectives include prevent Tenochtitlan's wonder from being destroyed to preserve the morale of the warriors. Imagine if it gets destroyed, our warriors will probably, some of them will turn on us or something, I don't know. Or they'll be upset and just die. They'll give up hope, if you will. So we got our hints. Aztecs got a pop limit of 100. Frick. We were just on the up and up. We got 50 plus last time. Back demoted to 100, I guess. So we need to defend the bridges into the great city from Spanish and Tlaxcala land attacks, but also construct warships to defend against Spanish war vessels and transport ships. Spanish cannon galleons are powerful, be wary of them, but also be on the lookout for ways to acquire some of your own. Tenochtitlan is a vast city. As a result, there are multiple buildings of each type, so it should be easy to train units or research upgrades. So the Aztecs in green, that says, control the great city of Tenochtitlan once more, but enemies are approaching from all sides. The Tlaxcala attack from southwestern causeway. Their city is not well fortified and might fall to an early attack. Cortez Navy is southeast of Tenochtitlan. The Spanish have many cannon galleons patrolling the lake, and their shore is defended by bombard towers. It still might be possible to locate an undefended landing spot. And finally, Cortez' army in blue is just to the northwest of Tenochtitlan. The Spanish have constructed walls and castles to defend their forces. Expect to encounter knights, conquistadors, missionaries, and bombard cannons. The Spanish will use transport ships. They cannot attack from land. Okay, you guys, get to farming.
We demolished the southern causeway to slow the Spanish advance.
Okay. Need to get a boat out there, I guess. Let's just send all these warriors here to fight. Spanish are up here. Where are my idle villagers? This is the town center, right? You guys mine stone. You guys mine gold. You also cut wood. Let's get that going. There's a mining camp one here. Guessing we probably have our economic upgrades. Most of them. How many do I got here? One, two, three, four farms that need to be finished. Oh, you guys are just running. Stop to this right now. Don't want them getting no gold here that they don't deserve. And we'll just try and defend ourselves for as long as possible, I guess. Alright guys, gonna be launching my attack here on the Tlaxcala. We started anyways. And hopefully we can take them down with the army that I've built. What's this market? Like, it's not that important. Search for their most important buildings here. Infantry is going to town though in those buildings, good for them. Here we go, we got town center here. Town center falls pretty quick. Yeah, another castle down here, probably another town center and everything. I would imagine. Or maybe not. I don't know how far this runs down. Guys, got a transport ship here. That's good. We can get some gold now. Transport ship, so just going. Cortez army. Okay, well, that's nothing too bad to worry about. Oh, you guys. Mind your damn gold. And you. I only need like half of you. There we go. Mind this damn gold. Go mind this gold. And the Tlaxcala are defeated. Let's go. So there. We got one of the 3 armies. We have to destroy one of the 3 enemies. We have to destroy, we have to kill. One of them's done. Move this house. Let's with that being a success, let's head back up to here. Here, except I'll take one. Do I have an Eagle Warrior left? I do. Just to scout out, see what's down here. So in the meantime, I caught 3 elite galleons here. They're up on this corner. What would the chat say? The Spanish must have abandoned these warships during their flight from Tenochtitlan. Now we will use them to bring the death to the Spanish by sea. So there you go. We have three elite galleons here, elite cannon galleons. So that's good. Good for us. This probably leads to the Spanish. I know this does. For sure, we could attack up here actually. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be the worst idea. We got a bunch of gold down here as well. For the navy here, we can, as long as my ships go around this way, we can for sure land here. There's no towers here, so there's that going for us. But we'll see. I think we'll take on the army next, since we can just go there by land anyways. So when I'm ready to attack those guys, I'll let you know. Alright guys, so we're starting our attack here on Spanish. Got my trebuchets taking out the castle. I'll just send my rams there because they were tasked with trying to take down town center, but obviously they were too late. Oh no. Let them go ahead and pick up those buildings, pack up all these guys. And then let's see what's down this way a little bit, if anything. More Spanish buildings. Would be my guess. More Spaniards. Now the Navy attacks us. They have buildings down here just, oh, I don't like that. You guys move up, hurry. Guys done up here? You are. Move down here. You all can move down here as well. Let's keep the trebuchets marching down to find a good building to take down. Must be at least another castle down here. Let's keep building conquistadors. Conquistadors. Or is it just the dude that was like on patrol duty, you know, just on watch? Oh, we got siege works down here, they got our castle down here. Got our trebuchet down here. Guys have everyone killed. Get this trebuchet. Oh shit. Well, I'm about to lose these. Got Eagle Warriors. Eagle Warriors run. Hey, yeah, oh, I saved one. Eagle Warriors, take this bitch out. Mangonel. And we're gonna take out the trebuchet bitch. At least those are dealt with. Now we can siege. No worries. You guys gonna get that? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. Works for me. Looks like we're making quick work of the Spaniards. Cortez's army. He's gonna fall here any second now. Gonna take out their windmill. You do that, trebuchet. Mayor Cortez armies resigned. All that is left is the Navy. That's all that's left is the Navy. They have any... They have... Frick it. We have the resources. There's still plenty of gold to mine up here as well. Try and spread them out a little bit. All kind of jumbled up there. So, looking at their base, yeah, this would be a suitable place to land. Or this corner. Either corner would work. Was that 1, 2, 3? How many troops do I have here? 36, 37, 38. Let's pack this up. Saw this corner. So that's 39. Once this guy gets up here, I'll have 39 troops. I have 3 of these, so I can transport 30 troops. Get into the 40s for sure, so I'll need 5. So yeah, I'll build up my army once more, and we will launch our final attack against Cortez's army, I guess. Alright guys, so our attack on Cortez's navy here is about to launch. I also did not realize that the upgrade went from 10 to 20. I thought it was like 5 to 10. That was a welcome surprise. You know? You. Get your army in here. Yeah, that's not good. Pack it in, boys. So close to the goddamn water. Trying to move inland. Where they can't hit us. Where they can't attack us. So it goes. Go ahead and destroy this trebuchet. Be the best course of action. Or just die. That's good too. Well, I love a failed siege as much as the next guy, but we might actually still pull through here. You have greater range than the towers there? That's crazy. I'm finally taking down these military barracks. Siege workshop too. Good to take out. Because he actually doesn't have that many defenses inside his base. It was mainly just the outside. I mean, he did have a couple castles here, but as soon as those were swiftly taken care of, there's nothing really else for us to defeat. It's just us versus the villagers now. We just gotta catch them all. They got that siege workshop. So that's good. Towers are falling. Villagers are dying. They're resigning. We're good to go. Yeah, it just fell before it even got shot. So that's it. There we go. They resigned.
Stands and the armies of Cortez are defeated. The Aztec Empire has triumphed. For now.
We have triumphed for now, that is true. Our wonder still stands, so that's good for us as well. The wonder still stands.
Not so long ago, some 500,000 people called Tenochtitlan home. It is difficult to recall that this smoking ruin was once an endless city. Yet, we will rebuild. We created this island upon which our city and temples stand, and we can do it once more. The Aztec Empire has endured its greatest challenge, yet the Spanish may return in the future. I am not certain that there is a place for us in this new world. I could ask the gods for a hint of the future, but no doubt that would lead to more sacrifice, and I think there has been enough death for now. My people composed a poem to commemorate this great war that we have survived, and yet perhaps still not won. Broken spears lie in the roads. We have torn our hair in grief. The houses are roofless now, and their walls are red with blood. So says Cuauhtémoc, Emperor of Tenochtitlan.
Pretty dark poem, pretty horrific poem. Yeah, so I mean, they won the war, but did they really win? Is basically, were the losses, you know, worth it? Basically. But we did it. Got broken spears done. We got Cortez army and navy defeated, as well as the Tlaxcala, and like you said, his people have seen enough death for a good while yet, so no sacrifices, no asking the gods for direction, no nothing, just going to try and take it easy while the empire lasts, try to rebuild, try to regain its strength. So there we go, that was the Montezuma campaign. As for what I'm going into next, we might head over to Europe. Might take on the Attila the Hun, maybe the Joan of Arc. Not bad. I'm interested in this one. This one I haven't touched at all, I haven't played at all. So I'm interested in Vlad Dracula, Vlad the Impaler. Would be a good one. William Wallace's is okay, but it's a learning campaign, so it's kinda not the greatest because it just kind of like holds your hand, walks you through everything. Saladin's not bad, don't mind it. Don't know if I've ever played that. Don't know any of these other ones in here. So I think we'll head up over to Europe next. Maybe do some European campaigns. But that's for another time, another decision, another day to be made. So, I'd like to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, comment, do any and all of those things if you enjoyed the video today. And as we say up here in Canada, peace out!